Nganalolesa efentifyo mwabumbile myulu mimwe mwabumbile sonde nokubika mwefibumbwa evimoneka fyonse iliokavili.
Greet you in the name of Jesus. My name is Pastor Edward, the director of Forgiven Kids of Africa. Yeah, I would like to really come with, number one, the testimonies about Forgiven Kids and what God has been doing since we started. It is now about 7 years since Forgiven Kids kicked off, and we have seen God doing a lot of things in the kids' lives. I remember the last time in our first documentary we talked about one of the kids called Ibra, who had been staying in the bush and in the car, in the wrecked cars. But we brought him, and God has changed his life. He's now in a good school and is promising to become a good child. So Forgiven Kids of Africa has an agenda and a motive to transform the lives of the children. Our motto is help an orphan and save a life. We believe that this is the time to see the children rising up to be warriors and to be great achievers in society. Forgiven Kids of Africa is an organization that is taking care of orphans and needy children. We have 500 orphans who are in our organization, and we have four branches, that is Kayunga, Ujiri, Mbale, and Kampala. And our motto is help the orphans and save a life. So we want to thank God so much that for the past 7 years, there has been a lot of achievement through the Forgiven Kids of Africa. We have seen children rise from dust, rise from nothing, and they are becoming better in society. We really want to thank you so much, our partners and friends, for being a blessing to the kids in Uganda. Many of them were in the dust, were nobodies, but now they have become something special in life. For those of you who remember this young man, is now Ibra. This is the guy who used to stay in the bush, in the wrecked cars, crying all the time, and now he's smiling. We really want to thank God for the transformation that has taken place in his life. It is because of generous friends and partners of the Forgiven Kids that a life like this one has been restored. Ibra, how are you?
I'm fine.
Are you okay now?
Yeah, I am okay.
What do you want to say to the listeners and the viewers?
I want to thank them, the sponsors of Forgiven Kids of Africa.
Amen. Thank you
May
so
God
much.
bless you.
Thank you so much. And we want to continue encouraging you to do what you've been doing, because many kids like him are still waiting for a hand. Forgiven Kids of Africa has projects that are running at the moment. We are having a hospital in Kayunga which we are constructing, which is about to be completed as we speak. And it's going to be taking care of the entire community in Kayunga. The background behind this hospital and the reason why we started it is because of what happened to a woman who was pregnant and she gave birth under a tree with the help of old women. But because they were twins, she needed blood transfusion. There was a lot of blood that was lost from her. And because she was in the jungle there, they could not take her quickly to the hospital. And because of that issue, she died. Simply because there was no blood transfusion done for her. So such things, we don't want them to happen again to such people. That's why we have decided to start this hospital to bless the children, the people in that area. Forgiven Kids of Africa has projects that are running at the moment. Construction projects like the hospital. We are constructing a hospital in one of our centers, which is deep in the village, in the jungles. And that is Kayunga Center. We have a hospital there which is targeting to help the children, pregnant women, and then the society. And the reason why we began that hospital is to address, number one, the issue of infant mortality rate. We want to see God touch the women, the pregnant women, that they should not always die because of childbirth. We are also involved in mosquito nets distribution. We have distributed almost 1,000 mosquito nets, and we want to distribute more to the people because of malaria in Uganda. And then number 3, we also have the borehole water project. We are digging boreholes in communities that do not have clean water. We are requesting our friends and partners to continue supporting us because water is very important. Water is life. If people get clean water, then their lives are diseases will be prevented in their lives. And then another thing we are involved in is we are renovating all the 4 orphanages, trying to reconstruct them so that they can become good places where the kids can stay and enjoy their life. So we are calling upon our friends and partners on behalf of the Forgiven Kids of Africa. What you have done so far is so tremendous, and we thank you for that. And we ask you to continue stretching out your hand to bless the young ones. Thank you very much. So much for blessing such kids. Their lives are transforming. Forgiven Kids of Africa is here to touch the lives of the orphans. Our motto is help an orphan and save a life.